is going on, everybody? I am Jay Slayer, and like I said in the previous video, I'm going to be doing a Nuzlocke run of the good old Fire Red. Now, I would do it of blue, but the sprites really bug me in blue, so I can't really play that much without getting kind of irritated with it. So I'm not going to really worry about it being the 3rd gen or whatever. I know pretty much all there is to know. Well, I don't know all there is to know because I'm really bad about the EV training and the IV training and all that stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna give this a shot. I have, like I said before, I have a lot of Nuzlocks that I do, and I never really finish them because I don't have, you know, something to keep me going on them, so I kind of give up. Anyway, let's get this going. I've started this a little bit before because I was playing around with it, trying to get it figured out, but anyway, we got Professor Oak here, you know, like he always does. We got people affectionately refer to me as the Pokemon Professor. This world is inhabited far and wide by creatures called Pokemon. I gotta change that speed. That is slow. For some people, Pokemon are pets. Others use them for battle singing. As for myself, I like to collect Pokemon and put them in balls and leave them in my study and do nothing with them ever. I study Pokemon as a profession. There's not much money in it. But first, tell me a little about yourself. Why is he talking like I'm an idiot? Now, tell me, are you a boy or are you a girl? Yeah, boy, duh. Let's begin with your name. What is it? We're gonna go with J. And I usually do it all, not caps. So this time I'm gonna do it with caps. J. Yeah, let's go. Alright, so your name is J. Yeah, that's correct. This is my grandson. He's been your rival since you both were babies. I don't know how that works. What was his name now? Let's just go with Gary. Was it Gary? Yeah, that's right. That's right. I remember now. His name is Gary. It's taking forever. Jay! Your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Let's go! Yes, please, let's go. First thing is first. Turn up that text speed. Yep. Turn up that text speed to fast. That was just really slow. And I kind of like this one the best because I got Fire Red going on, you know. Alright. Well, first off, let's play some NES. Jay played with the NES. Okay, it's time to go. No. I'm not done playing around. Now, as everybody knows, there's a potion in the PC, so let's go ahead and take it. We're going to need it for this Nuzlocke. Because potions are your best friend in this game. Now, generally, you can get by without potions, but right now, you know what I'm doing? You're going to need all kinds of medication. Hey, Mom, I'm just going to go wipe out the door. Jay's house. Not his mom's house. It's Jay's house. That means that Mom doesn't have a job. Of course, this place only has 3 buildings, so what's the point? Hello, little girl. That's right. Oh, look. I don't want to trainer tips. Press start to open the menu. Signs are awful. Wait, I just said that completely different. They are awful, but nobody reads signs anymore. Signs are useful, aren't they? Thank you, random girl. Let's go talk to this fat man. Technology's incredible. You can now store and recall items and Pokemon as data via PC. That's pretty awesome. I mean, the most we got's freaking what? Email and images and Is there nobody that owns a house that isn't like 10 years old? Let's go over here. Hey, wait, don't go out. Who is it? It's unsafe. Wild Pokemon live in tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for protection. I know! Here, come with me! No, I don't want to go with the strange man! I want to go back home! No! I'm not controlling it. It's going on its own. Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. Gary, let me think. Oh, that's right. I told you to come. Just wait. Here, Jay. There are 3 Pokemon here. I don't know why I'm laughing. The Pokemon are held inside these Pokeballs. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer. But now in my old age, I only have these 3 left. I'm so old. You can have one. Go on, choose. Hey, Gramps, that's not fair. What about me? Be patient, Gary. You can have one too. Yay, I can control again. Let's just go home. Hey, don't go away yet. Well, okay. It's like an encyclopedia, but the pages are blank. Well, that's not like an encyclopedia at all. Okay, let's see here. It's Bulbasaur. This one's easy to raise. So, Jade, you want the grass-type Pokemon, Bulbasaur? No. Squirtle, it's your choice. It's one worth raising. So, Jade, you decide on the water Pokemon, Squirtle? No. Ah, Charmander is your choice. You should raise it patiently. So, Jade, you're claiming the fire-type Pokemon, Charmander? No. What we're gonna do is, I always liked choosing either Charmander or Bulbasaur. When I was younger, I always used to pick Charmander, but now that I was doing a Nuzlocke once or twice with this game, and just the more I think about it, the more I use the game and play with the game, I found out that I really enjoy having Bulbasaur on my team. I mean, I know that sounds like, oh boy, he likes the Bulbasaur. I mean, it's not as bad as the Mudkips, but I found out that I kind of really enjoy the benefits that Bulbasaur has, and when his evolution has got a nice moveset. I mean, he's not a, like a huge heavy hitter, but he's a decent hitter, and he has, if you have Sunny Day and Solar Beam, he's really a power to be reckoned with. But I'm not gonna do this based on my personal preference or whatnot. I'm gonna leave it up to the game itself. I'm gonna do this the way I think is the most fair for this type of playthrough, and it kind of sort of makes it so you have to, it's like the one encounter you have to pick. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open up the menu, go to J here, and I'm gonna look at his ID. Alright, so that answers who that is. And if it's 1 through 3, it was gonna be Bulbasaur. And if it was 4 through 6, which I got 6, the last digit is what I'm talking about. If it was 1 through 3, it would have been Bulbasaur. If it was 4 through 6, it was going to be Charmander, and that's what I have. And if it was 7 through 9, it was going to be Squirtle. So, looks like Jay is going to get a Charmander for his starter type. And I am alright with that. Ah, Charmander is your choice. You should raise it patiently. So, Jay, you're claiming the fire Pokemon Charmander? Yeah. This Pokemon's really energetic. Jay received the Charmander from Professor Oak. Oh yeah, Charmander. Do you want to give a nickname to Charmander? Yes, I do. Now, I don't know if this is a, everyone I talked to when I was growing up, they always said if you named your Pokemon, you're not cool because you can't remember what all you caught if you have it sitting in your box. And that's back before the sprites were different for each one and you could just see each of them from sitting on the box. But one of the rules for Nuzlocke is you have to name each Pokemon. Now the only reason they do that is because if you lose it, it's more personable rather than just random Charmander number 1. It's like losing a friend because they are your friends. And let's see here, we got a Charmander. It's a male Charmander. I'm gonna name him. Let's stick with a name that starts with CH. Let's name him Chase. Chase the Charmander. Oh, here comes that guy. I'll take this one then. Gary received the Squirtle from Professor Oak. Of course. What a tool. Getting a Squirtle. Ugh. I never actually talked to him. My Pokemon looks a lot tougher than yours. What a tool. If a wild Pokemon appears, your Pokemon could battle it. With it at your side, you should be able to reach the next town. I would hope so. Hey, Jay, let's check out our Pokemon. Come on, I'll take you on. Oh, great. First fight. Oh, yeah. Let's go, Chase. Oh, for Pete's sake. So pushy as always. Jay, you've never had a Pokemon battle before, have you? No. A Pokemon battle is when trainers pit their Pokemon against each other. Yay for tutorial stuff, even though everyone in the world has played a game like this. Even, well, you get the gist. The trainer makes the other trainer's Pokemon faint by lowering their HP to 0 wins. Imagine that. But rather than talking about it, you'll learn more from experience. Try battling and see for yourself. And that's how the original game was. They didn't give you a talking, voiceover telling you what to do. You just they threw you out there. And if you got, when I was young, I remember if you got, like, Squirtle, you get Tail Whip. And I used to think, like, the first time I played, I was thinking that Tail Whip would be a physical attack. But it's not, and I kind of feel like an idiot for bringing that up. But that's, when I was real young playing it, that's what I thought it was. So anyway, I got Scratch and Growl, of course. So let's just go for some scratches. And if he hurts me, I can just heal up with that potion. Inflicting damage on the foe is key to any battle. Come at me, bruh. See, look. Tail Whip. Defense lowered. And I was like, what? He's whipping him with his tail, and it just lowers defense? What's up with that? So, but that was just one, like early on, when I was young. Let's scratch him again. Come on. Come on, hit me. Oh, there he goes. Chase got this. You got this, Chase. You can take him out. Oh, shoot. Let's go ahead and use Growl. Yeah, be scared. Be scared of Chase. Lowering the foe's stats will put you at an advantage. Let's tackle again, huh? Let's use Growl one more time. Come on now. Come on. And then there's the annoying beep. It's just like the hearts on Zelda when you'd be about to die, and it would just beep constantly. So let's heal up here. It's important to get to know your Pokemon thoroughly. This is a list of your Pokemon, Jay. Open this to check the skills and moves of your Pokemon. You could also choose Pokemon here if you want to use an item on one. That's exactly what I'm doing. Heal up Chase here. Keep your eyes on your Pokemon's HP. It'll faint if the HP drops to 0. Thank you, Professor Oak. See, now with all those grounds, he's doing absolutely nothing to us. We're just gonna thrash him a little bit. Going down, Squirtle. Oh yeah, Chase is the victor. Woohoo! Woohoo! Level up in here. Player defeated rival Gary. Oh yeah. What? Unbelievable! I picked the wrong Pokemon! What a little bit of a crybaby. Excellent! If you win, you earn prize money and your Pokemon will grow! Battle of the trainers and make your Pokemon strong! Thank you, Professor Oak. Okay, I'll make my Pokemon battle to toughen it up. Jay, Gramps, smell you later! What a tool. He's a complete tool. Alright, let's see if Oak's got anything for us. Jay, raise your young Pokemon by making a battle. Let me just be a little tongue-tied there. It has to battle for it to grow. So you haven't battled this thing then. Let's not bother talking about those guys. They never have anything good to say. It's always the same thing. It's like they're programmed for it. Alright, let's check out Chase, shall we? Level 6, like we just found out. There he is right there. There's Chase. He's got a naughty nature, huh? Terrible, terrible, terrible special defense. Woo! That's not gonna be helpful at all. Well, he's got really high attack, special attack, and speed, which is pretty normal for a Charmander, having high special attack and speed. He's got Bleeds. And Scratch, and Growl. Now, what was kind of confusing when I first played the Pokemon was after the first trainer battle, your team is healed, and when you face another trainer later, you expect that to, like, after every battle, you kind of expect you to be healed automatically when you know, if you've never played a Pokemon game before, you're like, oh, well, I guess it heals after every battle. So then when you battle something and you're about dead and you go to the next fight and you're not healed, it was, when I first played, I was really startled by that. And so, real quick, before I go into this tall grass and run into a Pokemon, the rules for the Nuzlocke are not in effect yet. I'm going to go ahead and use that, having them not in effect until after I get my Pokédex and the Pokéballs, because why would I just waste an encounter on this route? So, some people don't like that, but I'm going to go ahead and enforce that. Whoops, keep hitting that select button. Let's go. Hi, I work at the Pokemart. It's part of a convenient chain selling all sorts of items. Please visit us in Viridian City. I know, I'll give you a sample. Here you go. Now, for the longest time, I didn't know that he gave out potions. So, well, a potion. So I kind of shortchanged myself with the potion. Alright, first encounter that does not count. We'll go ahead and just kill it. A little experience. Now, I'm trying to think if I should, before I actually kill it, if I should actually just go ahead and kill it or just run away and not, I'll just kill it. What's I probably won't be able to escape anyway. Oh yeah. Alright, let's get up there to Viridian City. No, so close! And a Pidgey. So we've seen everything on this route now. We've got the Pidgey and the Rattata out of the way. But we'll see which one we get on our way back down. I don't know what I really want for my team now. With, Charmander being awesome and not being able to take a hit, it's gonna really prove issues. I mean, it's not like he ever had really high defense anyway. But lower special defense like that, I'm kind of worried about the first gen. And here we are in Viridian City. It is the greatest second town in any game ever. No, I don't know. It's just a little place. Let's heal up first, then we'll go do the little thing so we can get the Pokédex. And we'll probably wrap it up after that one. Thank you for waiting. You've restored your Pokemon to full health. We hope to see you again. I always thought that was really weird and kind of mean that they want to see you again. It's like saying, hey, we hope your Pokemon get their butts kicked. Let's hope they almost die. We'll see you again. Hey, you came from Pallet Town. You know Professor Oak, right? His order came in. Can I get you to take it to him? No. I don't want to do that. Put that parcel in the key items pocket. Okay, thanks. Please say hi to Professor Oak for me, too. Nope, I'm not gonna take it. I'm not gonna do it. Just not gonna do it. Okay, I'll do it. I just want to get my Pokédex and get this rolling. You want to know about the two kinds of caterpillar Pokemon? Do we want to know about the two kinds of caterpillar Pokemon? Sure. Caterpie has no poison, but Weedle does. Watch that your Pokemon aren't stabbed by Weedle's poison sting. So, you basically told us about one of them. This one has poison, and that one doesn't. That was so helpful. Thank you so much. We'll go ahead and just go back. There we go. Made it all the way back without an encounter. Alright. First try. Oh, Jay, how's my old Pokemon? Well, it seems to be growing attached to you. You must be talented as a Pokemon trainer. Yeah, what's that? You have something for me. Jay delivered the Oaks parcel. Ah, it's the custom Pokeball. I had it on order. Thank you. On order. That's kind of new to me. Gramps! My voice is going to change for him. I just know it because I'll forget. I almost forgot. What did you call me for? Oh, right. I have a request for you two. On the desk there is my invention, the Pokedex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. That's actually blank right now. Jay and Gary, take these with you. He's gonna hand them both to me. Oh yeah. You can't get detailed data on Pokemon just seeing them. You must catch them to obtain complete data. So here are some tools for catching wild Pokemon. Jay received 5 Pokeballs. Jay put the balls in the Pokeball pack. When a wild Pokemon appears, it's fair game. Just throw a Pokeball at it and try to catch it. This won't always work, however. Now the Pokemon can't escape. You have to be lucky. To make a complete guide on all the Pokemon in the world. That was my dream, and I'm gonna throw it off on you, because that's what you do when you get old. So I want you two to fulfill my dream for me. Get moving, you two, and don't let me find you in Pallet Town or else. Oh, that's not good. Alright, Gramps, leave it all to me. Jay, I hate to say it, but you won't be necessary for this. I know, I'll borrow a town map from my sis. I'll borrow the town sis from my map. I'll tell her not to lend you one, though, Jay. Don't bother coming around to my place after this. Hint, hint, hint. Go to his place to get a town map. Alright, I will do that. I will do that and get a town map. Grandpa asked you to run on the air. Gee, that lazy of him. Here's this will help you. Thank you, Daisy. Jay put the town map in the key items packet. I wonder if he's got these labeled so that he'll, know which one. Nah. Alright. Let's see what we will get here. I'm kind of hoping for, well, it doesn't really matter because I have Charmander there. He can handle all the bugs that are going to be in that forest. So I'm kind of hoping, I don't want to say I'm hoping for a Rattata, but I'm just saying I won't care which one I get here. I'll probably use whichever one I get for a while. And you'll notice when I play, I am not probably the most efficient and the best player you've ever seen in your life. So just bear with me there, shall we? Alright, let's go and see who we get on Route 1. Our first encounter will be a Rattata. Alrighty. I'll go ahead and take that. I mean, they're all going to be pretty bland this early on. Alright. I mean, I probably could have caught it with just using the Pokeball, but that's anticlimactic. Now, I have a name for this Rattata here, but I want to make sure that I spell it correctly. So, I pause this here in just a second and look that up. Rattata. Its fangs are long and very sharp. They grow continuously, so it gnaws on hard things to whittle them down. Give a nickname to Rattata? Yes, sirree. Now, like I said, let me double check something real quick. Alright. That is what I thought. Now, we're gonna name these things with the, like this. And the only reason I named J with all caps is because I thought that I haven't done that for a while, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So I'm gonna name Rattata Algernon here. And if anybody remembers the book, we had to read it in school. was Flowers for Algernon. It was about a mouse and a guy who gets real smart. And that's just in a nutshell what it is. So I'm gonna name my Rattata Algernon. And there we go! Got our first teammate for the Nuzlocke here. We got Chester the Charmander and Algernon the Rattata. So I want to double check, make sure what I got is good. I mean, I'm going to stick with her anyway. I'm not just going to release her and say, hey, I'll get a new one. So we got Rattata here. It's got a relaxed nature. It's got guts, of course. And it's got upgraded attack. Well, not upgraded, but higher attack and higher speed than the rest of its stats. And the rest of its stats are well-rounded. So we'll see how it changes with what I fight and what we get with the level ups. But right now, that's not too bad. I'll take it. I mean, what else can you expect this early on? So we're just going to get back to Viridian City, not the forest, and heal up. And then we're going to probably go to... Nah, let's just go ahead and go to the other little area off to the side before we stop for now. Make it a full... Make it a full, you know, episode with the starting and catching one. We'll catch two Pokemon. Unless I kill it, but, you know, I shouldn't jinx myself like that. Let's go up here. Now, real quick before I forget, let's go up here and get that there item that I always forgot until just recently. Got a potion. Oh yeah, getting the free potions. Over here in Route 22. Let's see what we get. Hopefully it is gonna be the unique one that's over here in this version, and it's not. So Dupe's Clause, like I said, is that if I run into something that I already have, I'm gonna allow for 4. So if I run into 4 Rattatas in a row, I'm either gonna catch another one, which I'm not gonna do, or I'm just gonna run away. So right now, I'm just gonna run away. See what I get next time. See you later. Alright, number 2, right off the bat. Mankey! Alright, that's gonna give me a fighting chance for the first gym. Because if you don't know by now, the first gym in the first generation of games and this one is all rock. So my starter is not the best one to use for it. So this one will give me a better chance, and with its typing, it should give me a little more well-rounded team. Alright, got me a Mankey. Mankey was added to the Pokédex. Light and agile on its feet, and ferocious in temperament. When angered, it flies into an uncontrollable frenzy. That sounds cool. Alright, next nickname, our female Mankey. Our female Mankey. This name just popped into my head. I don't really want to use it, but I'm gonna go ahead and use it. I'm gonna name her. Check. I don't want to look like an idiot here. So, yeah. Yeah, that's right. I'm just having a brain fart here. Looking like a complete moron now. I'll go ahead and name her Ingrid. So, we got Ingrid, the Mankey, and Algernon, the Rattata, which is okay. I mean, technically, a Pidgey would have been alright. And give me a little more diversity, maybe a fighter killer with flying there, but, you know, maybe Algernon will turn to a fast hitter. Let's check out Ingrid, shall we? She's got the hardy nature. So she's got an increased attack, looks like. Speed's 9, and then the other ones are well-rounded. So she's almost the exact same stat-wise as Algernon. But she has higher attack and defense, of course. Alright, let's check out Chase again. He's gonna get a lot of speed. A lot of speed. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get back to, well, never mind. We were gonna go, well, Spearow would have been okay, but I'm happy with a Mankey for the first gym. And I never really was big on the Spearow. Every time I played through, I always ended up getting a Pidgey instead. So, on the original Red and Blue, the Pidgey was very useless until it learned Wing Attack. But in this generation, Gust is a flying move, so it is much more useful earlier on. So, I'm gonna go ahead and get her a stopping point here. I'm gonna go ahead and heal up, and I might do a little bit of grinding for you off screen just to get us all up to a decent little level. I'm thinking 5 will be alright for the other 2. Maybe, yeah, 5 will be okay. Might do more, might do less. It all depends on what I want to do. If I remember correctly, I may want to do more. So we'll see. But alright. Like I say a lot, my high school professor who did English and broadcast, he always said, save and save often. Now it says there's a different file, but I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. Yes. Oh no, the backup menu. Oh well, we'll go ahead and stop there. Alright guys, let's catch you around next time. Now you may have noticed that I put this on here. I just decided I would just put grinding at the end of this episode, and probably the end of maybe the next one or the one after that. We'll see how it goes. So, yeah, the power is out at my house. So, I decided I would just do a little more extra grinding.